Good morning, everybody.
Hey guys.
I know you guys probably been wondering where the heck have Mom and Pa Crocker been? That was our last video title,
Yeah.
and that was 2 weeks ago, probably.
It's been a rough couple of 2 or 3 weeks.
The last time we updated you, we told you that, let's see, what all had happened. Granny had fallen.
Yeah. I had taken her in to 2 emergency rooms within 12 hours or so of each.
And then she got the flu.
She came down with the flu. I kind of started having fluish symptoms, and so home health came down and had swabbed my mom's nose and took it back, and then they called and said, "No, she's definitely confirmed with flu." My brother and his wife also had the flu, his family, and so we were kind of busy. My brother was sick, his wife was sick, and so I was taking her to the doctors and things like that, and then they got started on Tamiflu real quick, and got my mom Tamiflu started on that.
Well, actually, we were both down there the day that she started coughing and starting feeling bad, and so then we contracted it. Yes, and well, we went to the doctor. He was swabbed. He did not test positive for flu, but he had all the symptoms, so the doctor gave him the Tamiflu, and then the doctor asked me, "Well, why are you here?" And I said, "Because he made me come. I wasn't feeling sick, but."
It wasn't the next day.
Yeah.
She was sitting at the computer, and I said, "You feeling okay?" She said, "Well, I kind of have a tightness in my chest and kind of feel a little feverish." And I was like, "Oh, Lord, she's coming down with it."
Well, the doctor had told me, he said he was giving him the Tamiflu, but he did not give it to me. And he said, as soon as you start feeling any symptoms, call in and I'll get you the medicine. So we did the 5 days of Tamiflu, but I got to tell you folks, even when that 5 days was over, and even now.
Still weak.
Yeah, weak, and
just like you're just real listless, don't have any strength. And our flu symptoms weren't real terrible, I mean, the Tamiflu.
Well, I think they caught it so early,
right.
Because that's what I was saying. It was the weirdest sickness, and to call it the flu. We did run fever, but not high fever, and we didn't. We were
normal aches and pains associated with flu never hit me.
No, me either. And we slept a lot, which meant we probably did have
just
some
slept
fever.
all the time. Every time I turned around, we were sleeping.
But we ate regular food. We weren't eating soup or anything. We were eating regular food, but it was just like somebody had put a 10-ton brick on our chest and just held us captive, But
it was just hard to motivate. Just couldn't do anything. And
so the update on Granny right now is one of the brothers is staying with her at night, and George is staying with her during the day. We are looking into someone to come in and help her around the house.
We're trying to get people lined up so that because my brother and his wife have a situation with her mother, and they have to constantly watch her and stay down there too. So we've been very busy, his family, our family, and combined. And
there is the third brother, but he's the dentist, and he works all the time, and he doesn't even live here. He lives away, and so it's just been a tough time. But man, Granny's mood, or I don't know what you want to call it, outlook is awesome.
Yeah, she's a trooper.
Good grief.
But she's been staying in bed a lot. We get her up. She walks herself to the bathroom, and
with the walker.
Yeah, she walks and she takes care of her business and things like that, just slow.
And remember, her toes are broken. She said that when she walks, she can hear them crack.
Yeah, she feels like her feet are just cracking when she walks. But she said that her toes and everything aren't hurting near as bad as what they were. So I think that's good that she's doing that. And then if it warms up a little more, it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent day. I want to put her in a wheelchair and take her outside and let her soak up some vitamin D.
In the sun. I know yesterday while he was gone, inside our home it was cool. But I walked outside and oh, it felt so good in the sunshine. I think it just does something for your psyche. And I think
almost got hot.
Yeah.
Almost sweated.
I think Granny would do well with some sunshine.
Yeah, I think just sitting out, maybe she can see her squirrels that she feeds and stuff. So I'll try to get her out today.
And I don't know if you guys watched Jason's video. It would have been yesterday's video where he found Gracie the dog. That video touched me in so many ways. The note that he read about family is my aunt, his great aunt.
Yeah, sweet people.
Billy and Charlotte Williams. He said Odom, but Charlotte was an Odom. My granddaddy was an Odom. And they live in Florida, but it's right across the Alabama line where I grew up. And that touched my heart when I saw how much it touched Jason. And all the people that have sent him things and comments. Y'all, if he's not responding back to your comments, don't hold it against him. I mean, there are so many comments.
The last time I looked, it was almost 700 comments.
Yeah, 700 comments.
And it's just, he's responded to a couple, but it's just. It
takes so long just to look, for me, I'm talking about, to read his
to
comments and maybe hit the thumbs up on them, it's a lot. And, I don't know, him finding that little dog, and if it is somebody's dog, I hope that
he can find the owner.
Yeah, but the one-eyed dog, it's not a first for Jason. He had a one-eyed Willie one time, and so he's
always getting dogs.
He's used to taking care of them, and I think that's what he needed yesterday.
Yeah, and I think the little dog sensed that he needed him at that time, so. And like I said, a lot of people are saying, it's God sent and God sent, the angel and this and that. It's true. Little surprises like that are wonderful. It's a good for the soul.
And Jason had talked a few videos ago that he had gone to church with Dutch and everything, and he said he hadn't been in 20 years. I told him I don't think it's been that long, because I know for a fact they had to go to church with me while they were living in the house, so I'm pretty sure that...
he was like, what, 20?
That's what I think. I think he was...
20, I think. He was...
He said he was 16 or 17 the last time he went, but I think it was not that long. And they grew up in church from
right. And it's not that he was scared to go to church. It was just, new place, a new beginning, or whatever you might want to call it. Everybody gets kind of freaked out when they go to someplace new, but...
I was so excited for him. And
he does have a good heart.
And those guys that have adopted him up there, Dutch and Bo and Kevin and Grub and the wives and the children.
Right.
Jason said that Dutch's family just treated him like
family.
He was family.
And we really do appreciate that. It gives us relief.
Peace of heart.
That people care for him, and he's up there, by himself and doing what he needs to do, and he'll do all right. He's a strong kid. He just, he likes to do things on his own. I guess it was like me. He always said that he wanted to grow up to be a working man like his dad, and I was like, oh no, guys, don't do that. You get you an education and you go get you an easy job.
He did. He said that as a child. I want to be a working man like my dad.
Yeah, he said, I don't want to go to school. I want to be a working man.
Well, he's a working man right now, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yesterday, George was down with his mom for about 10 hours, I guess. And, I don't drive or anything, so I'm just home alone. And I just live right down the street. We live right down the street from Granny, but... I felt lonely. I'm used to you being here, and I felt lonely. And then I thought of Jason. I thought, if I feel lonely here, knowing he's coming home, how does Jason feel? But his attitude looks amazing, and I just thank the good Lord for that.
I think he's done real good.
Yeah. And Jared's got him a new dog, it looks like.
Looks like a little bear.
I saw on the Facebook family page that he has it narrowed down to 3 names. Tucker...
Buddy.
And oh, I can't remember what the other one was, but I bet he names him Tucker.
Oh,
No,
Tucker.
Tucker, because that name never even came up. I never even saw it. But that little dog looks like a little bear.
Yeah,
We
he's
thought
gonna be
he
a cutie.
Yeah.
And
So,
we have a buddy, but it's Butty, and that's the little goat. That's Chico's dad.
yeah.
We call him Buddy. You know.
And maybe maybe I can get out there today while he's with his mom, get some video of Buddy. But George brought Buddy in the house.
No, Chico.
Chico in the house the other day. And now Chico is bigger than Gooby, the
Yeah,
Chihuahua.
he's already grown a lot. He's already a little over a month old, you know. So
He is just adorable. His little fur is just wavy, and
he's out in the middle of the clover patch eating clover with his mom. That was funny. So
our dogs are doing good outside. Tex and Bama, we watch them. They run around the pool and chase each other. I mean, they are running fast. And old Sarge just sits back and watch them. I know Sarge is thinking, oh, I'm so glad y'all got Bama to come play with him.
yeah, because old Tex was just tearing old Sarge up, not hurting him, you know, trying to hurt him, but just he's so big. And he just plays, and he'll just jump up and put his feet on you, and just he'll knock old Sarge down to the ground. And
Well, he'll knock me to the ground if I don't watch out. He still wants to jump up like a puppy, and he's getting less and less at that. But he won't. He could knock me over easily.
he's over 100 pounds. He's a big old boy.
But he's so funny. When I let Gooby out to go out the back door, Tex runs over to him and sniffs him, and Gooby growls at him, and old Tex rolls over on his back with his legs up in the air.
They all cower from him.
Funny, funny.
Gooby and Sarge rule out there. You know, it's funny though.
And we talked about Jason and Jared. We'll talk about Matt a little bit too. Matt's doing okay. He was around us during the time that we got that sickness, and we told him, if you feel any kind of symptoms, you get to the doctor. But he has assured me that he is doing well. And he mentioned coming up, and I told him he might ought to wait just a little bit longer before he comes.
Make sure all the germs are gone.
But I did raise the windows in the house yesterday, hopefully to get some of those old germs out, and maybe we can get a fresh start and get going again. We missed putting out videos. It's just been
too hectic around here to just go to bed and get up and do the same thing and go back to bed. It seems like every time you turn around, we have to get back in bed. It's time to go to sleep.
time to get up before you feel like you even slept. So.
Right. Kind of like the old Dunkin' Donut commercial where the guy at like 4 o'clock in the morning, he comes walking in to go to work while his same self is walking out, leaving, you know, so. But.
Well, anything else?
No, just wanted to give y'all a little update of why we hadn't put out anything. Like I said, hopefully things will settle down. I'm hoping Granny will get better, and
Her spirits are great.
but we just need to get her strength up so that she can feel more confident in herself. Like I said, she will get up and, you know, walk to the family room and sit and watch TV for a little bit, and then she's right back in bed again. You know, and what's so bad is she takes Lasix, it's a fluid pill, and she's got to get up all the time, and she's like, oh, if I didn't have to get up to tinkle, you know, she might be able to rest a little bit, but
She lays in bed and reads her Bible, and y'all were watching
all kinds of
YouTube, and
yeah, we watch a lot of, I don't know if y'all know it, but it's called Dr. Pimple Popper. We love it. And
it's so disgusting.
Granny just was like, ooh and ah, and oh yeah, let's watch another one, you know.
I'm glad you found somebody to watch it with. When he watches
She won't
it,
let me watch it here.
No, when you watch it, I leave the room. I will
She
not
says, you need
watch
to
it.
turn that down. I can hear them.
If you haven't seen it, I think it's on TLC.
Yeah,
You should
it's-
just check
it's,
out one episode.
Now that they got a new one now, it's about the feet. A doctor working on bad feet. So I thought, well, that'd be up Granny's alley. She's got bad feet. So
I don't know if she'd want to watch that or not with her toes broken right now, but we do people are still commenting on our video from 2 weeks ago or however long it's been, concerned about Granny, and that's really why we wanted to do the update. We are still alive and kicking. We do plan to continue YouTube.
It's just been awkward.
So thank you for your prayers for Granny, and thank you for continuing to check in on us, and thank you for watching our children, and
All the support you give them. That's what matters to us.
that warms our heart. So until next time,
I guess we'll see y'all a little later.
thanks for watching, y'all.
Bye.